Hey guys, good afternoon. So today you saw that the guys have been plastered the front of my thing. You know when someone hits, oh, am I not talking properly? What? Someone hit the garden, what do you call that thing where they put the grass in the front to make it look nice? Someone hit it, right? I showed it a couple of videos back. And so they came and repaired that. So they just put the plaster on it. So it needs to be repainted now, but I ain't in a rush to do that at all. But actually they came today to finish closing up the septic tank hole. So they just plastered over that. I'll just show you quickly because I'm right here anyway. So I might as well show you what they did, you know what I'm saying? So over here, so you can see where the cement is fresh, right? So they just closed it up there. And he was just saying to me, he said, Madam, why don't you just try and plaster the front of the house here? Because it doesn't look nice. I'm like, I know. My dad was always complaining about, when am I going to do this? Because it doesn't look nice in the area. I said, I know, but I don't have money. Give me time. So this is what he wants me to do. So you see my house here? So the top just looks absolutely awful. It does not look nice, which I 100% agree on. Like, I need to work on this. So what I'm thinking is that, what he's saying to me basically is that I should start with just a few bags of cement, whatever I can afford, and they'll just plaster it like bit by bit by bit by bit. So if I can maybe do 10 bags of cement, and then they'll get maybe like 2 or 3 guys, and I just pay them for the day. They come and they do it, and I just keep going slowly like that every time I get money. So I'll probably do that because honestly, it's an eyesore for me too. I don't like seeing it like this. Like I feel anxious, like I want to get this thing done, you know? It's really irritating. But I'm limited with cash right at this second, so it makes it hard, you know, to do what you want to do, because what I really want to do is just work on this house. I really want to, like, the desire is there, but the money's not there yet, but I believe it's coming. So, you know, I just have to exercise some patience. But yeah, but I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go slowly and let them begin plastering. So maybe if they can do like one part of it or whatever, I don't know, we'll see. It's something to think about anyway.
But I'll try to make it work today.
Yeah. Will we use the same barrel? Because that's the key that she's got. I don't want her to be locked out. So can we use this?
Yeah, I'll use this.
Oh, okay.
I want you to start to try it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if they bang the door, sometimes it can happen. Oh, probably make something shift. Oh, fan's on. Hold on. Let's turn the fan off. Oh. Okay. So, the apartment downstairs, the lock stopped working. It wouldn't turn. I'm like, oh, what? So there's a lady in there. She called me. She was like, oh my gosh, I got bitten by mosquitoes. These things are itching me everywhere, man. You know when you have mosquito bites, right? The best bet is to not scratch it for about an hour. If you can withstand that time, it won't get any worse. But if the minute you scratch, right, then it flares it up. I don't know what happens, but it flares it up, and then you'll be itching for like 3 days. I don't know. So I got some bites just when I was downstairs, just for that small minute. Dang. Anyway, what I was saying. Yeah, there's a lady downstairs and she called me. Thank God I was home. And she was like, she can't lock the apartment door. The key wasn't turning. So I was like, oh, in my head, I was just thinking, I'm sure it's something small. I'll just go down to it. So I went downstairs. It's not, the lock is not turning. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? Why? So then I have to try and get someone out here to come and look at it. I called a nanny and he's far away. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And she's on her way out. So I'm like, okay, don't worry. So I was like pretending that everything is fine. I was like, don't worry, you go, you know, I'll get it sorted out and do the... Meanwhile, I'm panicking. Panicking with despair, like, what do I do? But anyway, a nanny actually came all the way here and changed it for me. He had to actually open it up. I think something inside the mechanics, as you can see from the video, something inside the mechanics had probably just misaligned or something. So he managed to fix it, and so that's all done. So I'm glad about that. But they come back tomorrow. I need them to do some weeding for me, because the front of the house, right, where it's rained, the rain is great, right, for crops that you want to grow, but not for weeds. If you've got weeds, you don't want that thing to be growing. And I've got these weeds popping up everywhere, and I'm just like, I don't like, because when you walk through the compound, you have things like touching your legs, and like, what the hell? And then you realize that it's just a weed. So I need to get them to come and clean up and stuff, and a few other little things around the house. So that's gonna happen tomorrow. But yeah, all fun and games over here. See all the weeds outside? Just like the grass just grew so much since it rained. Like it's getting overgrown. Look at that, that's all from the compound. Terrible, isn't it? Such a mess. We need to sort it out. Here is how they have tidied up the compound. Remember the trash? I mean, there's still trash, let's be real, there's still trash, but it's not as bad now. Looks much, much better. We just need to do something about this here. But yeah, the place looks better overall, don't you think? At least there's no weeds growing, which there was plenty of before. It's crazy. Okay, so I want to show you guys something that had happened in the house, the main house. So in one of the bedrooms, the last week or so, I noticed like green stuff growing on the ceiling, which had not happened before. In fact, actually it had happened before, but that's because there was sand that they had placed on top of that ceiling, and when it rains, the sand was retaining the water, and therefore it was causing, I wouldn't say damp issues because it wasn't really damp, but it was like causing green stuff, right? So I got them to come and clear the sand away from there, because although that area was covered, it has a ceiling, there's no window, so the rain, if the rain comes diagonally, the rain was actually coming in through that window, open window space, and affecting the sand. So they moved that, and so I thought, okay, no more problems. And then, like I said, about a week or two ago, I started noticing the ceiling was going green in one of the bedrooms. I'll show you. In fact, let me just take you in now so you can have a look. Look at this. See how bad this looks? So I was like, what is going on here? Like, this looks terrible. This is for my AC unit. I haven't bought an AC yet. That's why these wires are sticking out here. So yeah, this is what was happening. It's not everywhere. It's just like that kind of area, and it's just the past week it's been getting worse and worse and worse, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? So yeah, so I was kind of worried about that because I didn't understand what was creating it. So I came upstairs to have a look. So if I just take you to where it is here, this is the room where it was happening, this one here. So this is actually my studio office here. So it's happening here, and so I came upstairs and I was like, oh, this area looks kind of clean. They cleaned up in here, okay, because I did tell them to clean up. So they cleaned up this whole space, and I was like, oh, they cleaned up, okay, fine. So I can't see like any cracks in the screed or anything like that. So how is it happening? Little did I know, yeah, that because recently I complained about some water seeping through the window area because of where I think it was from, I don't know if it's from the AC unit or whatever. So when there was a day it rained really, really heavy, and some of the water came in, and so I was like, you need to come and investigate. I don't understand what's happening here. So they came, he asked me for some money to sort of, what do you call it? Just to solve the problem, like 800 cities or something. So I gave him the 800 cities. I didn't even think, because I wasn't aware, right? So, and I didn't realize that they actually came upstairs and screeded this whole room. So I thought this room was screeded before. That shows that I wasn't really paying attention, because what had happened was in this room before, it was filled with wood, like all the old wood that was from keeping the ceiling up, the bamboo and all that was all dumped in here. And so this place, I hadn't seen the floor. So when I came in here, I just thought that they had cleaned up, because I'd never seen this much space in this room before. And I didn't realize that they had screeded the floor. So when he came today, he was like, no, he said there's probably water still inside the grounds that was wet, and that's what's coming through. I was like, but we screeded this a year ago. He was like, no, we didn't. We just screeded it a couple of weeks ago. I was like, really? Proper airhead moment. I didn't realize, because all out here has been screeding. So this is some of the wood and stuff that was around. All out here has been screeded. This was done about a year ago. So you see all this wood that you see here, all this stuff was in the other space, you see. And so that's what I thought. So I had never really seen the floor. I didn't realize that place had been screeded, just freshly screeded. Because the day that they were doing it, I was busy, because I've been so focused on doing my book that I hadn't had time to really pay attention to anything else apart from that. So I was kind of in my own world. So yeah, so what's happened is that the water where it rained before they had screeded was still in the cement, right? Because cement is porous, so it held the water. So that's trying to come through, which is why the green is showing up. So either it will dry and it will fade, or we'll have to wait for it to fully dry out and then repaint the ceiling or whatever. But I mean, I feel like my house needs a repaint anyway. I feel like I want to do that and just out with the old, in with the new, you know. So when I get some sika, then I'll probably do that. But the good thing is, see, for here where we did the polystyrene, right here where this polystyrene has been done, polystyrene is non-porous. So for upstairs where it is still exposed and it's only cement up there, it doesn't come through, right? Because it can't. This place would never grow like green stuff, mold or whatever, because it can't penetrate, the water can't penetrate, which is a great thing. Oh my gosh, I stood outside for like a minute and I've been bitten all over my ankles. Oh, these mosquitoes are really evil, you know, seriously. Like, oh, give us a break, man. Dang, I was only out for a few minutes too. But anyway, that's what's been going on. So I just need to do that and then continue with the work. So I need to get some money, man. Get some money, seriously. There he is. He's going to climb to go over. Okay, so I swear it's one of them days today. Honestly, like, I don't even know where to begin telling you about the list of things that has just happened in this house today. Okay, so the other day I thought we'd run out of water. I didn't think we'd run out of water. I thought that my water pump had stopped working. So in panic, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? The tank is empty. Oh my gosh. Or maybe if I'm lucky, it might just be airlock like it was last time and it'd be fine. So then I got a nanny to come to the house this morning, and he looked and he was like, no, they've turned off the pipes. So the pipes must have been off for a long time, because we've literally used the whole tank of water, which, you know, how much water can you use in a day? I mean, you know. So I was like, oh man, that means I have to buy water. So the guys are here buying water. So I bought water and the guys are here doing it now. The only thing is that the last time I bought water like this, because of the water pressure, remember when my tank had been patched? So when they put the generator on to put the water in, it re-burst the hole in the tank. And so I had to have it resealed again. And so I've told them, well, I didn't tell them, and Nanny told them that they shouldn't use too much force when they're putting the water in. So let's see what happens, but I'm terrified. I'm terrified, honestly. Like, not today, devil, not today. Oh, turn it off!
No!
Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Huh. Damn.
Alan. Oh.
He puts the hose inside the thing, and the pressure knocked it out of his hand, and it fell. Oh, what a waste of water. Charlie, look at that. It's painful. Someone didn't even bath today, and look at how we're wasting water here. So not too much pressure. People, they always have a leak inside their hose. All of them, all these different water, they all have leaks. Look at it. Wasted water. Oh, we're gonna try that again. Half the water is on the floor, half my money is on the floor. La 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 la. I have to make myself laugh, because today has just been an array of problems, an array of logistic issues, and so I'm frustrated, but we're going to find the bright side anyway, because today worse things could have happened. So although it's frustrating, I'm going to remain positive. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's fine. The water's on the floor, my money's on the floor, but it's okay. We're all good. We're good, you know? It's fine. It's fine.
You can't go inside the tank.
You can't go in. Why?
Because if you off the machine, the remaining one is at the hose. You can't push it.
You can't push this into the thing. Oh, that's a waste of water, no? So all that's in here, oh, so it's all gone. Oh, Charlie. But last time you put it in the tank for me, no?
Last time I put it at the barrels.
Oh, you put it in the barrels. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, let me just tell you something. Look at God. Just look at God. Eh? So in the midst of me trying to remain positive, right, I got a phone call. So my friend was calling me from the UK, and I kept on saying to him, I'll call you back because I'm just in the middle, I'm doing something, and I just spoke to him while the guys were pumping the water, and he has an amazing opportunity for me. I'm not going to say what it is now, but I'm so excited. Like, what? Oh my gosh. So I will, when things are firmed up, then I will break the news, but not on this channel, on my other channel. So if you're not following me on my other channel, you probably should be. But I'll wait for things to firm up a little bit more before I divulge everything. But my gosh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. Anyway, but did you see how much water they just poured out onto the floor? Half my money is almost gone. Half my money is on the floor. Oh, you have to laugh. They said they couldn't put it into the tank. I don't know why. Because the last time he's right there. The last time he came, they put the excess water into barrels, but the barrels were filthy. And I was like, what am I going to use this water for? So that's why they just poured it onto the floor. But what a waste. That was a lot of water. That was probably the equivalent of like 10 baths or something. I don't know. Or maybe 20 bucket baths. I don't know. Does anybody do bucket baths? I actually like a bucket bath sometimes. But hey, that's me anyway. I'm just going to have a look at this thing at the back, the tank. Just walking very carefully over here so I can show you, because this is what I was afraid of, to make sure that it's not leaking again. Okay, it's not leaking, so that's good. So where this, I don't know why it's white there, that looks like bird's poo-poo, doesn't it? But anyway, right next to the bird's poo-poo, see this part here? I actually put epoxy resin on there. So when my brothers came last time, I can't remember if I filmed it or not, but I put epoxy resin over there on top of what they had already done. So they fixed it, and then I put epoxy resin on top, just to give it that extra hold, because epoxy resin is really, really strong. So it looks like it's held this time, which is great. Wonderful. So hopefully now everything is back to normal inside the house. Because if it's not, then I just wasted 300 cedis on 2 tanks of water for no reason. So I'm going to go up and check everything works fine. Yay. Dirty dishes, okay. I just want to check if the water's back. Nope. See, it's still... why is it still coming so slowly? It should be working by now. Why is it not? Oh, I have to go back downstairs. Something ain't right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm back downstairs again. I need to investigate why the pump did not kick in. Because now that the tank is full, the pump should kick in as like a couple of seconds after you put the tap on upstairs, which it just didn't do. So I'm not sure why that is. Oh, I hate coming behind here, man. Okay. Let's see if I can get around this thing. Hold on. I'm trying to move this thing. There we go. That's a bit. All right, so I think here should be. So this is full now. I can definitely feel that there's water in there. Because it's not leaking or anything. There's no leakage here, nothing, right? The water here is just from the water that the guys just spilled. but it's definitely full. I'm not really great at doing this, but no, because that's two polytypes they put in there, and this one can hold about 2.5, maybe 3, no, 2.5 maybe. So it should. Oh, okay. Anyway, the fact that the pump is going for so long like this is probably a good sign, because probably what it's doing is filling up the toilets and stuff upstairs. I hope. She says she's not the expert, but that's what she's saying. That is her unprofessional opinion. So let's see. And then I'm going to go upstairs and try this tap again. Please don't judge my dirty dishes like you don't have them, because we all have dirty dishes, okay? A girl's been busy today, right? I ain't done the dishes. So, you know, give me a chance. All right, let's try this again. Well, it kind of seems to... No, the pump has not kicked in. I don't know. Wahala for me. Okay, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm considering this a personal attack. No, I'm joking, I'm not. But it's kind of frustrating. Hopefully it will just rectify itself if I maybe give it some time. I don't know, maybe the tap needs to run a bit longer, but it shouldn't do though. Usually the pump kicks in after a few seconds of the tap being on, so I'm not sure what is going on there. So, but it's fine. Tomorrow a nanny is coming, so I'll get him to check it out for me, if anything. But yeah, the drama continues. Yay. Okay guys, so the guys didn't turn up to work on Saturday. Today's Monday. I haven't seen them or heard from them. Anyhow, I'm gonna chase them up today though, but today's Monday, so it's a bank holiday, so we'll see. I don't know. I know they ain't gonna come today because it's a holiday, so ain't nobody doing nothing today. But anyway, my tap did start working again, so the pump has kicked in again, so that's working fine. So it literally was because Ghana Water had shut off the thing, and that's it. But yeah, I need the guys to come and sort out some stuff because there's some things that need to be done, and whoo! We try not to think about it all at once because it gets a little overwhelming. So one thing at a time, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just came to end the video. So if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment and share this video. Until next time, I am out. Nutifafa.
Me